Welcome to part 2 of my vertical engine build video. There are 4 pages of drawings. My plan was to do a page per video, making it a 4-part. We'll see how that goes. This part I'm going to finish the bearings that I started last time and do the crank wheel, the flywheel, the crank pin, and the main shaft. Let's get going. I'm going to take a 10,000th cut off the side of it using the x-axis just to smooth things out a bit, make it look better. I'll deburr that, put it in with a 60 degree, 30 for this one, and then, or not a 60 degree, a 30 degree, 15 for this side and 15 for the other side. But now we're set up to do the other side, more of the same. Well, that didn't work. The Angle block is about the same size as the workpiece, so we'll figure out something. Now I found my 1/8 inch 30-degree angle block, so we'll get this other side cut. And there we have it, one bearing. I'll finish up the other one and move on. The main shaft and the crank pin don't take a lot of machining. It's just cutting lengths of drill rod and tapering the ends so they'll fit. So I'm not going to show any of that. This is the crank wheel. It's a relatively simple part. Turn a piece, drill some holes in it, and there we are. We'll face off the stock. This is going to be the crank. The drawing calls for 1.25" diameter. This is 1.25" diameter stock, but the outside dimension is not critical. I'm just going to use a light cut to clean it up a little bit. I will drill and ream to 3/16. Piece only has to be 1/8 of an inch thick. And now the reamer. And all I'll have to do is part it off to 1/8 of an inch thick, and I'll do that off camera because I'm atrociously poor at parting. Here I'm using the coaxial indicator to find the hole. This thing is, I think it's really nice. I like it. Makes it really easy to center that spindle on the hole. And after I do that, I can offset it for the crank. It's within 1/2 thousandth, so I think that's close enough. Now we drill the crank hole, crank pin hole, offset from 0.438. And use a spotting drill. Drill bit, one size less than 1/8. And ream it to 1/8. The crank pin is going to be held in with retaining compound, so I think a 1/8 ream will do just fine. And there we have that. The next step would be drilling the set screw hole. Now I found the center, both on X and Y, and now I'm going to drill a tap size hole for 632. I use 632 set screws on all of this stuff because it's convenient, and as long as it fits. Drill this all the way through. Now drill a clearance hole. Now drill a clearance hole for 632. I'll take that down, oh, probably about 400. That way I don't have to thread that hole. That'll work. Now to tap it. The clearance hole is going to act as a guide to guide the tap down. Just run that on in until I can see it coming out of the center hole. There we are. And there we have a crank wheel. I started this flywheel on another project. Do a little boring on the rim, and we'll see if we can make it work for this one. Got the turning done on the flywheel. I'm going to drill a 5-hole pattern around the center, first by spotting. Got all the holes spotted. Now we'll drill them all the way through. Some lubricant on it. Here's the last hole. Got it set up to drill the set screw hole. This is probably a bad way to hold this thing. The angle is just eyeballed in there. Take it slow. I think I just messed up. I messed that up. I drilled it through 1/8 of an inch with an 1/8 inch spotting drill, and so that's too big for a number 6, so I'm going to tap that to a number 832. I'll probably be in the way of the camera. We're going to try and tap that hole 832. Okay, there it is. I have the flywheel mounted on a 3/16 shaft in the collet chuck. Now we're going to true it up and take care of the face. taking very light cuts. Well, that's the video for this week. Next week we'll start working on page 3. We'll see how that goes. So if you like this video, please put a like, comment, and I really would appreciate some more comments. And we'll see you next time. This is Rick.